Good morning, everyone. I am just trying to get everything all set up here. I've already been sharing all of the stream information, so we're waiting to see some people jump in here. Um, I did want to pull up. So it's interesting because we have some people who I've been talking to. Well, I just noticed that my little support thing is off. Let me go ahead and fix that. Um, so I'll make myself a little bit smaller and I'll move this over. I don't know how, when I log out, I don't know how all this stuff gets messed up, but it does. So there we go. I hope you guys can all hear me okay. Um, it's saying that, interesting, because it's not pulling up my chat. So let's take a look here. Because it's not pulling up my chat. So let's take a look here. You guys are seeing the circle of death as well. I might have to exit out and come back. Yeah, there's all my destinations. Those are good. Hmm. Why is that not connecting? Let me go ahead and I'll stop the stream and I'll try to fix this and then come back. Okay, so we're looking a little bit better. We're back in. I gotta reshare everything. I'm just fixing the chat box here. Okay, so I think I got it now. Or is this the same? Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it went back to the same thing that we had before. Okay, so we are we are getting there. Uh some of this stuff doesn't always play nice. Doesn't always play nice. All right. How's everybody doing today? I do want to look at a couple things. Oh, I got to go into the. If I share my screen, I got to fix that chat box. So let me do that. So that way you guys can see the chat there. There. Now I got to place it and resize it. There we go. So there we go. You guys should be seeing the right screen of What You Doing, Willis. I'm just taking a look at the live myself to make sure. Okay, yep, everything is going good now. See, we had a little hiccup, but now we're back. We're back operating. Oh well. So make sure you guys are subscribing to What You're Doing, Willis. I know those who say, "Well, you're not subscribed." I'm actually not signed in, so I'm not signed in on this on my Chrome browser here. So I am subscribed to What You Doing, Willis. I do. In fact, I've got notifications on. I do like his lives. So this morning, let's refresh that because that was for yesterday. So we're still sitting in the same spot that we were yesterday. Actually, if I can move this over a little bit, which I know I can do. Hold on here. Boom, boom. Move that. So you guys will be able to see. Okay, that's where the donations are at. We're still at 47,000. Oh, there we go. We're still at 47,463. So make sure we're sharing this out. Jeremy has done a great job uh, trying to raise money and everything for Harley Grace. Why is my there fixed? I don't know why these settings get all thrown off by me logging out and then coming back in, but it happens. Uh, but yeah, so Jeremy's done a great job raising money. I hope on the live stream tonight they push this again because we are very close. We are getting very close. We have over half the money that we need to save Harley Grace. As I've said, I've already donated once. I will be donating more. Uh, I'm still not getting any chat, so let me do a test on this. Hold on. Okay. I do a test. Just about to do my second donation. Excellent, excellent. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's my test too. So okay, so we are all good. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that we're still highlighting this. I'm gonna keep donating. Sadly, I had to cut the yard sale short yesterday. For those of you who caught that live stream, the yard sale, the wind just picked up. It wasn't supposed to come until late in the afternoon, and about 10, 11 is when it started picking up, which was really frustrating because I was setting all my stuff up. We had just a nice light breeze. I'm hanging everything after I got everything all hung up and my tent up and everything. Yeah, then big gusts started coming and my tent got knocked over at one point. I then set it up with rocks and then it was knocking all my other stuff around. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. So that's what I did. But I was hoping that I could make some good money yesterday to throw into the Harley Grace, but the Harley Grace donation, but that didn't work out for me. It's okay, you know, things happen. Today I am gonna go for this shoe collection. For those who didn't watch yesterday's stream, I have a collection of sorts of what's it? I just realized that the chat thing is still off. So let me fix that. So yeah, I've got a collection essentially of Air Jordans that I will be selling off. It will be part of the this. I hate this when you click on something to move and it moves the wrong thing. There. There we go. There. Okay. So you guys will see when I transition back. I'm just doing backward behind the thing production work. But yeah, I do have some Air Jordans that I've been able to get to get a small little collection of. So I'm gonna go and try to sell those today. That'll be some good money that I can throw into the accounts. Sorry, I'm not able to donate because my husband has Parkinson's dementia. I will have to give up around 1,700 a month to get him into a care facility. We totally understand that, CJ. We totally understand that. What I would recommend to people who are, in a position such as yourself is to share this petition. Share it and just ask people, donate $5 if you can, because this is a little girl who's in an abusive situation. We want to, you know, we want to, do what we can for her. My iPad is charged, so I have all of my soundboard today. Everything is working. So we had a little couple technical difficulties this morning, but nothing too big. But let's make sure that we're sharing this out. The other thing is, if you haven't already, make sure you sign our petition. Actually, you can't see that. Let me fix this. There we go. So that we can see it. There you go. So yeah, we want our petition so that you guys can, so that we can remove Judge DeThomasis. So we have this petition. Make sure you're sharing that and signing as well. I was watching some of these people's videos. So if you've done one of these videos, thank you so much, because that actually does help people kind of understand. Um, she gives Harley Grace melatonin daily. I do know that. I do know that she does that to put her to sleep. So the problem with that, I know people are like, "Oh, melatonin is a drug." It's really just a vitamin, and where she's dumb for doing that is this: melatonin it's a drug, and your body adjusts to it. So constantly giving her melatonin just reduces its effectiveness. Um, yeah, your body regulates itself and is like, oh, okay, there's more melatonin. Okay, we're going to take all the melatonin that we don't need and get it out. And then it won't work to get her to sleep. Uh, it is definitely an indicator that she cannot handle a child. That's the only times I've ever given melatonin to to either myself or to my child is when, like, okay, we have to get some rest because, like, say we got to go to bed early because we have an early flight in the morning, right? So we'll go to bed way early, like at 8 o'clock. And I have done that where I've given it, to my child. I've taken it, and I they're gummies, the ones that I get. So of course my kid was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, of course I want one of those." But he went to bed early, and then I took some, and I went to bed early. So it wasn't like, I was drugging my child. It was, no, we're going to take this so that we get some good rest. And then, waking up at 4 in the morning, it was like, okay, we woke up and we could function, 3, 4 in the morning. Because for me to catch a flight out of Palm Springs, I could get up and drive an hour. So that happens quite a bit. Um, I gotta switch over so that I have my mixer so I can make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Um, there we go. Just let me know if the audio starts roboting or anything like that. I have had that problem before. So yeah, for all these people, if you did one of these videos, thank you so much. Like, I was watching this one.
Signing this petition, what it meant to me is people do have rights. People do have the opportunity to prove they're being harassed and everything like that. And I'm no college education person, but you know, we're all supposed to get along. We're all supposed to be neighborly and all that, but that's not happening there. That's why I signed.
I muted myself for a second there. Yeah, that's a perfect example of why we need to sign this. You don't have to be you you don't have to be college educated to understand that what's going on is not right. Our system is supposed to be designed, at least the political system and our basic civics are supposed to be designed to where anyone can understand it. And our judicial system does have a lot more nuances and whatnot. So with our judicial system, yeah, you should always get a lawyer because there's legal concepts that have been decided upon. There's precedent, stuff like that. But the basics we can all get. The basics we can all get. So, I've watched most of these, and just thank you so much to those who recorded something. I do have the links to both of these in the description. So, if you can, we're starting off today, pushing that. So, thank you, uh, thank you for those who've done that. Where is my interesting? Here, I'm gonna switch over this way. You guys might lose the chat overlay in just a second because it's not telling me. Uh, it's not telling me my, like, normally it tells me how many people are here. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's not telling me how many people are watching. So I have no clue. Let me go on to YouTube and see how many people we have there. This is kind of ridiculous. I don't get why it's not showing me. So many changes this morning. I just don't get it. Like, I don't know if it's OBS or if it's um, Restream. Okay, it says 9 people watching. Okay, so we got 9 people there. I know that we've got people on Facebook as well, like 3 or 4 people there. Let me look at. Is it going out okay on Twitter? Sorry, that's all these weird stuff. Okay, so we got 4 people on Twitter. Okay, so it's getting out there. It's just not showing me on the page. It's not showing me any of the stuff that it's supposed to be doing. Interesting. Um, I do want to pull up a video that I was doing the other day. I was talking about Phil Hartman, and I love this. This is my favorite scene of Phil Hartman. I find this absolutely hilarious. Uh, okay, so this is going to play an ad. Nope, this is not the clip that I want. And it's probably going to play another ad. Just my luck. But I do want you guys to see this. This is... Okay, there we go. This is, to me, the funniest scene Phil Hartman ever did.
Hey, Bill. Something wrong with your leg?
Not that I'm aware of, but thanks for asking.
Oh. Well, if there's nothing wrong with your leg, then, why the cane?
The what?
The cane. The walking stick.
Oh, you mean my cane? Yeah, I picked her up at an antique store during lunch. They say she's over 100 years old. Hand-carved mahogany with a solid brass tip. What's wrong, Dave? Don't you like my cane?
Again, Bill, why do you have a cane?
You like my cane, don't you, Catherine?
It's a cane, Bill. Who cares?
You see, it's just like that old saying, everybody loves a cane.
No, Bill, I think the old saying is everybody loves a clown, which is what you look like with that thing.
Ah, you're jealous of her, aren't you?
This was my favorite episode of this whole series.
I'm not jealous of her. It's just that it's such an obvious affectation. I mean, it's such a desperate bid for attention.
Maybe. Or maybe I just like canes.
But, Bill, you're not using the cane for anything. The cane should have a function. And, excuse me, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Chapman Graphic Art.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I do want to keep playing.
Are they on this floor?
The graphic arts place. Yeah, they're,
Me. You, my good man, are going to get back on the elevator, go down 1 floor, step off the elevator, turn left. Walk down the hallway, and the graphic arts shop is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors down. On the right, just open the door, and you're home.
Thank you.
Just glad I could be of service.
I love that scene because nobody, I think, could have pulled that off as good as Phil Hartman. And I tried playing that scene the other day, last week, and there was no sound. So I really wanted you guys all to be able to, if you've never seen that to me is the favorite. This is my favorite episode of that whole series, and it's my favorite scene of that whole series. And I won't show the ending scene, but pretty much as Kane gets taken and then gets broke, and then he's like, "Oh, you want to break my cane?" Like he's got someone throwing him canes from off screen, and he's laying all these canes down in front of Dave Foley, and just a perfect example of how good Phil Hartman is. So that's been something that I tried showing to you guys that I've been meaning to show to you for a while. um, let's see. CJ says exactly. If you get too much, it can have adverse effects. Plus, if she interacted with the child would be tired enough to go to sleep. I feel Lynette is using melatonin to keep her quiet. There's really no adverse effects to melatonin. It just your body adjusts to it and you just pee it out, for the risk of being gross. It's like any other vitamin. You see all these people, these weightlifters and stuff, who they take all these things. There are some supplements that will, like creatine, will absolutely add muscle mass. It's scientifically proven. But you'll get these people who are like, oh, you need to take this, you need to take this. And a lot of that stuff, when you start looking into it, your body, it doesn't reject it. It just says, yeah, this isn't needed. And then it just, a lot of these, and I'm out here in California, a lot of people they do this. They take all these vitamins and stuff. You're just paying for expensive pee. So, yeah, that's the melatonin. It just shows that she's just not a good parent. That's all it really does demonstrate. There is, there's a lot of people who will do certain things. Like me and my one buddy, we were talking, and he's like, yeah, I'm always amazed when I talk to you about these people in California. He's like, I really want to meet the man who convinced all these women that magic rocks will help them. I'm just taking a look here to see what if anything. Should we go through the news? Do you guys want to see the news? Let's go through and take a look. Let's see what's happening with the news. I'll start with the military. So I really don't care about all the stuff in Iran and Israel. I just don't want us to get dragged into it. And I did post this. I'm trying to get it pulled up here. Where is the... Because it's a picture that I posted. Did I delete it already? I don't think I... Okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, right here. This is a tweet that was turned into a picture, and it says, Papa John's closest to the Pentagon is busier than usual. And years ago, a guy who ran a pizza place out there in near the Pentagon City area, noticed that before there was any type of U.S. military war action, that the pizza places would suddenly get busier because all the military people and the civilians at the DoD were now working late, so they were ordering food to their offices. And because of, he pretty much started talking about it, and the journalists got on it. And what they started doing then is they said, okay, no delivery can come to the Pentagon. Well, they still are picking up the food. They still will put in for carry-out orders and then send some low-ranking guy. So that occurred right as the whole thing. Patriot for Left, Meemaw, good morning. Welcome to the stream this morning. Good to see you again. So, yeah, that was occurring yesterday as the drone attack from Iran onto Israel was happening. So the U.S. military is absolutely going through that. They're looking at different contingencies. I just hope that they're not planning to do anything with that in terms of, any type of military intervention. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller so now we can make everything fit. There we go. The long-standing undisciplined history of Navy ship naming. Well, it's a political process. It is a political process, and it's not a good one. We have the USS Harvey Milk now. And for those of you who don't know, Harvey Milk was the first openly homosexual politician elected in America. and he was elected, I believe, to Congress. The problem with Harvey Milk is he was a pedophile. It's of record that he was in a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old that he had met and groomed. And this is who we named a U.S. Navy ship after. I've got a whole video about it on the channel from when they did it. And it's pretty disgusting. He had been in the Navy. I believe he was a chief in the Navy and served, honorably. But yeah, we should not be naming things after known pedophiles. So, oh, I did see this one. So, the Navy removed this post because they were talking some smack. I did see where they post this, and they were just getting roasted, just absolutely roasted. The Marine Corps schooled the Navy over a social media post Wednesday after the Sea Service uploaded a photo of an officer firing an improperly configured rifle. The Navy posted to its official Instagram account the now deleted photo of Commander Cameron Yates, skipper of the guided missile destroyer USS John S. McCain. This is skipper just trying to. This is the machismo of the military. Look at me with my gun, and you need to take a picture. And don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of this at times in my life, but I can now recognize when guys do this. Guys will do pictures of their guns and their cars on social media, and it's a machismo thing. The weapon's foregrip was mounted strangely, positioned closer than center than its barrel. And the scope was clearly mounted backwards. I had skipped over that part. From engaging in practice shoots, conducting maintenance. Oh, we got Kevin the Angry Vet on. Hold on one quick sec. Hey, man. I'm on a live stream right now. Do you want me to end it and bring you on? It's up to you. I'm live right now. So unless if you want to jump in the comments, you let me know. I'm right now. I'm streaming through OBS. So if I bring you on, I've got to get off OBS and just go through Restream, which is fine by me.
Totally up to you. Yeah, I got some news for you.
Okay. Is it something that you want to talk about live?
Yeah, we can talk about it live.
Okay. I'll go ahead and switch over then.
Alright, well, send me the link.
Will do.
Alright.
All right. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna end this because that's Kevin at the Angry Vet on YouTube. I'll end this, and he's got some news that he wants to talk about on the show. So it'll take me just like a minute or two to get everything set up because I've got to switch around things just a little bit. But I'll be right back on, and we can go through and talk about his news. No, Glory, it's not your attention time. So let me go ahead and get everything set up, and I'll be right back in just a